Greetings and welcome back to another Messages from the Divine. It's day-oyabunmi. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me again. So today we're channeling messages about the next phase of your life and what you can expect. Okay, so remember, this is a collective reading, a general reading. I'm sure there will be something that resonates with you, but you can also get a personal reading at my website, daydreamaustin.com. That information will be in the description box, okay? So let's check this out. Before I even tuned into the cards, one of the things I picked up is that for some of you, the next phase of your life, you'll be having a spiritual awakening or enlightenment. Like something's going to hit. I do see it as like a bolt of lightning where you're going to be awakened, where some type of veil will be removed from your eyes and you're just going to see things in a totally different light. So that's what's coming in the next phase of your life. Let's see what the divine has to say through the cards. I hope you're well today. Shout out to my patrons, members of my divine tribe. Thank you so much for supporting me. And you're for the most part, my divine tribe will see these videos first. They get first look at them. Okay, so what does the divine has to share with us about the next phase of your life? For some of you, I feel like this is about to be a new, more positive phase of your life. Like there's just goodness coming in. If you've been someone who's suffered with negative thinking, negative thoughts, mental health struggles, I see things getting lighter for you and I see your life getting easier. Ashe. I just see things going in a better direction for you. Okay. Let's start with one more card. Okay, for some of you in the next phase of your life, I see that you're being inspired to take some type of action. For those of you who have been in toxic relationships or have really allowed yourself to be in situations that were no good for you, that weren't helpful, that weren't uplifting, right? I see you kind of graduating to a new phase in your life where you just don't allow things into your life that don't fit you. If you're the type of person who would constantly get into relationships that didn't fit you, if you're the type of person that would constantly work jobs that didn't fit you, if you're the type of person that would just find yourself in situations in your life where you were not happy, where you were not fulfilled, I see that's going to change because you are kind of like taking up arms against things that bring you down. And you're entering a new cycle of your life that is more empowered, where you're going to demand goodness, where you're going to demand that you have better than what you've had before. The next phase of your life, this is so strange, and these strange messages, I don't like communicating them sometimes. For those men who are watching who have been struggling with erectile dysfunction, I see that that's about to change for you. You might be like taking a proactive approach to making sure you don't suffer with that anymore. You're doing something that's going to raise your libido. This could be herbs, some type of medicine, or it's something happening within you in your energy field, your auric field, that's bringing your fire up and supporting you in having erections. What the hell? Yo, I'm just gonna read it, y'all. This is what my divine is telling me, so that's what y'all gonna get, okay? Some of you are about to be born again, enter a new phase of life completely. One cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. But I do see this as like an empowered stage. Some of you, the next phase of your life, you're going to be manifesting like so easily. Yeah, you're going to be manifesting very easily, and it'll be based on some type of inner inspiration, inner fire, like you're learning how to use your magic, basically. Some of you are standing up against someone or against an institution, a person, a tradition that has harmed you in the past, and that's what's happening in the next phase of your life. You're saying no more, and you would literally like stand up and fight for yourself if you had to. Somebody is seeing something in the clouds. You might see something that makes you think of a UFO in the clouds. That doesn't necessarily mean anything about the next phase, but for some of you, you're seeing something in the clouds that's really strange. Okay, before we go any further, I just wanted to let you know that if you are interested in a personal tarot reading, personal Ifa or Orisha reading, if you're interested in joining my Patreon where you get the first look at these videos and other exclusive content, ebooks, online trainings, please check out my website, daydreamaustin.com, or check out the description box below. Ashe! Next phase of my viewers' lives. Some of you, there's a relationship where there's been some type of separation, not necessarily because of something bad. This could have been someone that you were really close to when you were young, and now all of a sudden you're coming back together, and that's what's happening in the next phase of your life. There's a reconciliation, two people coming back together again. For some of you, this is a mature fire sign, or someone who's just very passionate and about their business. You know, someone who has a keen business sense, strategic, reminds me of a Shango energy. For some of you, that's who's coming back into your life. For some of you, this is a past life connection, kind of coming back together in this life. But some of you, the next phase also could have someone from the past who hurt you with this 9 of Wands here, and they want to kind of make amends with you, and you'll determine if you want to. But I see a lot of you are not really, even if you agree to hear them out, I see a lot of you are not going to be interested because you know you're moving into a completely new phase in your life and you're just not into it. For some of you, I see you, the next phase of your life, I see you being very, being a bit more strict when it comes to your children, like really monitoring what they are doing, what they're ingesting, right, in terms of media, what they're eating. I also see you being very careful about who they hang out with, but this is so cute for some of you, the next phase of your life. Your child is going to start having crushes on someone or be interested in dating or have their first date. How cute. We got a lot of wands here though. So I do see the next phase of your life for a lot of you is going to be very, very fiery, passionate, you know, like there's a lot of just tenacious energy out there. What else do people need to know about the next phase of their life? Dun, 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 the devil. Some of you, for the next phase of your life, you're going back into a situation that you felt like you had overcome or left behind. Okay, for some of you, this is that person who hurt you is coming back, and you're going right back into it. Instead of just being like, oh, you know what, I'm moving on to a new cycle, I don't want to deal with this, you're really feeling pulled back into this situation. For some of you in the next phase of your life, you're really tuning into the dark side. I don't know if you're studying the shadow side or if you decide to go fully into the dark side of nature and the dark side of spirituality, practicing some type of witchcraft. This could be for 1 or 2 of you, where you're really just like, I'm going to explore the darker side of my own nature, the darker side of life. Some of you might be enticed to commit a crime. I don't know that this is going to be a lot of you. Like I said, this could be for 1 or 2 of you where you're feeling enticed to commit a crime. What else for some of you, if you do spiritual work or if you work with a spiritualist, some of you might have a spirit. I see a face here above this devil figure. Some of you may have some type of entity, and this is not going to be for everybody, of course, that is focusing on you and maybe wants to make some type of trouble for you. Or this could be someone attempting witchcraft. Don't be afraid. If this is you, you'll know, because you'll kind of get these signs that something is off. And that could be for the next phase of your life. But with this World card here, I do know that there's a cycle closing. For some of you, this devil energy, that witchcraft and that dark, there's like a dark, heavy energy that has been with you, but it's passing. And for others of you, this is a new energy that's coming in. With the Empress here, the next phase of your life, some of you are going to be pregnant, find out that you're pregnant, or are trying to conceive, trying to bring forth children. Some of you have children in the unseen realms that are waiting to be born through you. When you bring forward children, you literally become their portals into this physical reality. Some of you have children waiting to come through you as their parent, their portal. So that's the next phase of your life. Some of you are taking on this very nurturing, loving, mothering energy and are prioritizing beauty and self-love, abundance. Some of you, the next phase of your life, you're very fertile. Whether you're male or female, you're very fertile, and the chances of you conceiving are high. Yeah, with the Judgment card, what I'm seeing again is some type of period of enlightenment for some of you. This is a renewal. Like for some of you, you're finding that the next phase of your life brings great renewal to you. This could be renewal in a family unit, a family that has gone through some type of hardship or struggle, finds themselves coming back together again, even closer than before. So say the devil disrupted a relationship. Say there was some type of infidelity, some lying, some cheating, or the person, one of the parties or both of the parties, fell victim to their shadow nature and their shadow side. I see that there's a light kind of being shined on the relationship and things are being put back together again. Typically, the Judgment card has an angel in it, which means that, we have the devil here, but there's an angel kind of overlooking a situation. One more card about what you can expect in the next phase of your life. The Magician. Some of you are, again, doing a really good job with manifestation. Really good. Some of you are really tuning into your higher nature, your divine mind and divine being, and using that to conjure things that you desire here in the physical realm. Some of you are in this next phase of your life seeing the infinite nature of your being. Like you're tapping in, tuning into the messages of your soul. Yeah, I feel like some of you are going into the esoteric, studying esoteric and occult topics in this next phase of your life. And some of you just finally are tapping in and tuning into your power. Let's look at the Work Your Light Oracle for a couple more messages about the next phase of your life and what you can expect. What can they expect from the next phase of their life? What can they expect from the next phase? Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. For some of you in this next phase of your life, you're getting a new set of divine guides and divine beings who are stepping up for you. And if this is not a new set, there's just something about maybe like an elevated being or two coming in and standing up for you. Whatever is happening in your life in the next phase is divinely orchestrated, and they want you to know that. For some of you, these are nature beings. They're not necessarily beings that are not of the earth. For some of you, these are fairies, yeah, nature beings, beings attached to the physical earth and the manifestation here. But you're being helped, guided, and supported by these beings. And I think that's what's bringing you out of this devil energy for some of you. Okay. Too many. Let's get one more about the next phase of their life, what they can expect. And Rama, it says, where are you being called to journey to? For some of you, this next phase of your life, you're going to see yourself being called to take a journey in a new direction. I know some of you are feeling that, but are not sure what the next phase is going to look like yet. You know, like, you know you're being called, but you're not sure where to. And just know that that information is coming. It's going to be beamed down to you or beamed up to you from the divine. They'll let you know where that is. But some of you are being, you feel this world energy. You feel like something is closing out and something new is coming. The next phase of your life, some of you are being encouraged to bask in joy and light. Yeah, some of you, your life is lightening up. You're feeling lighter. You're enjoying life more. There's just goodness coming. Goodness coming. For some of you, the next phase in your life, you got the seer card. It says see beyond the current situation. I think this is where that notion of enlightenment comes from. Like, you're finally able to see beyond, like, the hurdles of life, the obstacles of life. You're seeing growth in your own perspectives and the way that you look at life. Some of you, your intuitive sense is growing so much. Your clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance is like up there, and you're going to be like, wow. Next phase of your life. Some of you are getting more in tune with the earth and with the animal spirit, with the animal spirits. Some of you are going to find that your experience with animals deepens. Like, if you're out in the street, animals will come to you more easily, or you'll be able to communicate with them in some way. But for most of you, what this is saying too is that in the next phase of your life, you're going to trust your instincts much more. Like, you know that what you're feeling is right. You know that what you're sensing is on point and things like that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will subscribe and like, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.